Good evening, everyone. This is Joshua. Um, I'm showing you on the brackets for playoffs. So here it goes. Memphis versus Sacramento and everyone else. Um, this is my last time playing NBA Live until Gotham Knight come out. So I will be playing all 4 games of the playoff season series. So just giving y'all a heads up. So let's get into it.
It all starts here. Welcome into Game 1 in the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. From FedEx Forum, just off Beale Street in downtown Memphis. Tonight, it's the Memphis Grizzlies taking on the Sacramento Kings. Hi, everyone. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And, Jay, you look at the Grizzlies coming into play. They're rested. They're ready to go. And they'll have home court advantage to begin here in games 1 and 2.
And I'll tell you what, I'm looking forward to this series right here. This is going to be a dogfight. We got a couple of teams that match up very well. I can see this one going to length. Yes, 7 games. That's how even these teams are.
Here comes the screen. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Barnes at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. Can convert the free throw. Jones with it. Just getting going here in game 1. Knocks it down from mid-range.
From somebody who loves to score a lot himself. Defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to force this guy to go one direction, make him go towards his weak hand, and then contest that shot.
Harrison Barnes, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Jones with it. They trail by 2. To Wade. Down to 5 on the 24. Has a look. And the rebound pulled in by the Kings. Buddy Hield to Bagley. Marvin Bagley with the slam.
And you have to remember that the Kings finished 30th last year in the league in scoring. One of only 2 teams that averaged under 100 points.
Wait, that would make sense. Every time they finished last in the last season, now we're getting the face and the gold white.
He always has the green light, but the defense was ready.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Buddy Hield trying to cash in on the 3-point play. 86% from the line.
If we do get eliminated, and it's the last time y'all see Antonio Jones.
To Jaren Jackson. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Deep left corner. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I love watching these coaches' moments. The coach was literally saying, no, no, no. Yes, yes, yes. That's how you make coaches look like masterminds.
Dwayne Dedman rocking the rim.
Alright, Dwayne Dedman.
Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody
If you want me to
involved,
continue to play
in particular
2K17,
your bigs.
please
You
let me
get
know
them going,
too.
they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
To Jaren Jackson. Lets it fly from long range. His first effort off the mark. Count it.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Jones with it. Margins 8. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. No good. That's great defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
De'Aaron Fox to Harrison Barnes. Oh, he blocked it.
Ooh, not skipping a beat. There are some things that you just cannot teach. That's called a 6'10 frame with a 7'5 wingspan.
Fine to shoot. De'Aaron Fox. That won't go. Wade. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there.
Woo, I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Count it. And the foul. He's going to the line for a free throw.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Hello. Yeah. In the morning it's fine. She said the morning is fine.
Free throw try off the mark. Jones with it. They find themselves down 10. He wants it at the rim and scores.
Okay, I saw a little bit of a handle there. But let's see if that confidence is still there down the stretch.
Elfrid Payton, defended by Jones. Down low, Noel. Nice pass to get things going.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
The rebound's pulled down by the Grizzlies. To Wade. To the rim, lays it up and in.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed.
Come on, man, get your hands straight. We cannot lose this game.
Payton with the basketball. His team on top by 8. Here comes the screen. Jonas Valanciunas swats it.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Jaren Jackson. Oh, emphatic slam.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
Payton into the front court. Up by 6. To Hield. Short jumper off the mark. And the finish at the rim.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Payton with the basketball. They lead it. 4-point game. Can't connect from inside. Dwayne Wade. Fires the 3. That's how you defend. To Payton. Here comes the screen. Bagley to Hield. Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Jones with it. Down 4. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
The Kings will use a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game.
An effort only fully releases its reward after a person refuses to quit. What I like about this team is that they continue to act.
to Bagley.
Really?
Free throws up and perfect. Lopez to Payton. Great look and vision. Can't connect from in close. The pass taken away.
Come on,
by the
Valanciunas, bro.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Bagley to Fox. Driving right to the basket. Oh, straight down the middle for 2.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Jaren Jackson. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
And did you see that in transition? Don't 1-2 ooh-wee on him.
Ooh-wee. Oh, it's good. Fox here against Jones. Going along beyond the arc. Knocks it down. And Jay, so much better to get that shot beyond the arc than inside 22 feet.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
And scores on the step back. Unguardable, Jay.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
To Wade. Dwayne Wade. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Payton into the front court. Up 6. Lopez to Fox. Goes to the left side. Payton. The jab step opens up space to knock down the jumper.
Learn from that. You got to be a step ahead of the offensive player. Know that fake is coming again later.
To Valanciunas. From long range. Rebound cleared by Bagley. Into the front court. It's Fox. It's an 8-point lead. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Tough shot, and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
To Bagley. Short jumper, won't fall.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
A fundamental shot right there.
There's a natural tendency when you guard a right dominant hand player to send him left. But for a guy who's a good mid-range shooter, that's wrong. His pace dribble is his left hand. Force him to go right and know that the chances are higher of him trying to drive and attack the rim. That's knowing the scouting.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw is good to cap off the 3-point play. And the lead is down to 3.
Down by 3. In the 3.
Kings have the basketball to Payton. Probing the defense. Alfred Payton, defended by Jones. Jonas Valanciunas pins it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Payton has a chance. Shot by Fox, no good. Tyus Jones is going to get 3 shots here. A career 81% free throw shooter. First one goes down.
Damn, Tyus. The
One more to
fuck?
come. Off the mark. Only makes 1 of 3. It's halftime here in Game 1. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Kings are in a tight battle after 2 quarters. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Sacramento Kings. The Grizzlies are still very much in this matchup. I love the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impressed me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Game track. Bench points.
The NBA season is long, and these days, starters take rest days. And that's why it's so important to have bench players that can be productive like we're seeing here today.
Player of the half.
Harrison Barnes has already put together a pretty nice highlight reel for himself, and that's just after 1 half of basketball. He did a lot of scoring, and it probably won't stop anytime soon.
Damn. 4 made and no miss. Wow.
Here are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Denver, Golden State.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Gets to the basket and scores.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
Fox across the timeline. Our score all even in this third quarter. Buddy Hield to Barnes. To Hield.
He was stupid at it.
Can't connect.
It's easy. Force guys into low-percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Jonas Valanciunas. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of it.
Fox, guarded by Tyus Jones. Bagley to Fox. Barnes to Fox. For three, he'll force that one. No good. Nice pass to set things up.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
De'Aaron Fox to Harrison Barnes. And he finishes at the rim.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
Buddy Hield to Fox. Here comes the screen. Buddy Hield to Fox. They work it down to Barnes. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. Give them 2 points. High percentage.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Fox into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. Harrison Barnes powers it through.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Jones with it. He'll run the offense. Dwayne Wade. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Here comes the screen. Buddy Hield to Fox. The Kings now with 4 to shoot. Has a look. Shot by Fox off the mark. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
One of the hardest working guys in the league, and that's how he got his money. That's his skill set. That weight room continues to pay off.
Now the Grizzlies will use a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Wade to Jackson. Kicks it around the perimeter to Jackson. Josh Jackson has got 2 shots coming. His career mark right now sits at 63%. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Hayden with the basketball. His guys down 3. Oh, the whistle. Hey, take your hands off of me.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Elfrid Payton picked up by Jones. pass, but it's no good. To Valanciunas. Jonas Valanciunas. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup, with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Here comes the screen. To Payton. 5 on the shot clock for Sacramento. The shot by Payton won't fall.
You see, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Payton into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. Josh Jackson tips it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
New blood coming in for both sides. The free throw good. Cashes in on the three-point play. The lead now stands at 10. Payton with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out. Robin Lopez. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now. Whistle and a timeout for Memphis as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. That'll be out of...
We didn't make them kept me out for the whole quarter. And we can come back in the first
Plenty
quarter.
of contact. The shot no
We have
good.
this all right.
Jones with it. Up 6. Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
It's Sacramento ball. Elfrid Payton picked up by Jones. To Barnes. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Able to convert inside.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with...
Payton into the front court. His club's staring up at an 8-point deficit. Jonas Valanciunas rejects it. That's his 3rd block this evening. There's the toss.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to...
Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up.
Jonas, I swear.
To Payton. Bad pass taken away by the Grizzlies.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
Lays it up and in.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Now a whistle. It's going to be a timeout for Sacramento. They're down big in this fourth quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench.
If we go down, we go down.
Peyton
That's
to
all I'm gonna
Hield.
say about it. I'm not going down with a loss. Not quite yet.
Gets a look. Can't hit. Jones with it. Lead stands at 10. Beyond the arc for three. And the rebound taken in by Sacramento. Shot from in close, no good. Deep three at the buzzer. Grizzlies get the victory. They've jumped out in front, 1-9 in this best-of-7 series. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Grizzlies took this down to the wire before getting the win. And whenever the game seemed to start slowing down, they came up with a block that would ignite everyone. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Memphis Grizzlies. The Kings are probably frustrated with themselves after such a narrow loss. And even though they shot so well from the field, I bet they're only thinking about the shots they missed. This was a tough game to lose. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Sacramento Kings.
Game track. Field goals.
Neither of these teams were able to make much of an impact on defense. As you can see here, they were each pretty successful with some efficient scoring.
Player of the game.
Easy choice for player of the game. No one else made as big of an impact in this matchup.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. These are the top 3 plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Who are we facing in the playoffs? Oh, fuck. We're facing the Lakers. Ah, damn. Good thing we're
On
not
behalf
facing
of
Portland.
ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.
Alright, I'm going to change my shoes for game 2. Brooklyn beat Toronto, Orlando beat Boston, Milwaukee, I know that for a fact that they will be Chicago. 76ers beat Indiana, damn. Denver beat Clippers, and Golden State beat the Rockets. Oh shit. TV almost failed.
Welcome in, everyone, to Game 2 of the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs on EA Sports. From FedEx Forum, just off Beale Street in downtown Memphis. Tonight, it's the Memphis Grizzlies taking on the Sacramento Kings. Hi, everyone. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And, Jay, you look at the Grizzlies coming into play. They were winners in Game 1, as expected, on their home floor. They'll look to build on that advantage here at home in Game 2.
And Game 1 went as expected. But now, as the higher seed, you still got to take care of business in Game 2. As a road team, all you're looking to do is split one of these first 2 games.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Nothing going here on that drive. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
Sacramento ball. To Barnes. Wade. Oh, nice find for the basket.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Fox into the front court. Down just a couple. Buddy Hield. Taken away by the Grizzlies. Baseline drive. Whoa! What a finish!
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
And a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
De'Aaron Fox to Hield. They work it down to Barnes. Harrison Barnes. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Jones with it. Lead is 2. Wade. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Dwayne Dedmon swats it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
From long range. Tough shot. Well defended. Into the front court. It's Fox. Down 2. And count the basket inside. Flash at the controls. Barnes powers it through.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Easy path to the rim.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Fox across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Picked up by Memphis.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
Trying to cash in. Knocks it down from mid-range.
You know, everyone gets lucky from time to time. You played the probability game perfectly on that possession.
It's Sacramento ball. De'Aaron Fox to Hield. To Bagley. Sacrificing everything for the loose ball. To Jaren Jackson. Lets it fly from long range. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Buddy Hield to Harrison Barnes. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Harrison Barnes. A couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 78% at the line. Nope, first one does not go. No good. Beyond the arc for 3. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Harrison Barnes, he's now 5 for 6.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
It was right there. Hood to Valanciunas. And finishes strong.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
Kings with the ball. De'Aaron Fox. Finishing inside the paint on that one. Fox with it. Down 3. To Barnes. Nothing going here on that drive. De'Aaron Fox. They'll work it down to Ariza. Slams it down. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Fires the 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to you or stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Barnes to Fox. 5 on the shot clock.
Oh, my.
Got it to go on the step back. James found a way.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Flushes it home.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Has a chance. Shot by Fox off the mark. Dwayne Wade. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7. Fox into the front court. He'll run, stuffs it down with authority.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
To Rodney Hood, 4-3. Rodney Hood couldn't get open, misses the shot.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Memphis, they've got it. Hood to Wade. Probing the defense. Goes to the right side. Going to launch beyond the arc. Man, that was a tough shot.
Defense, do the math. You force them to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
One of the hardest working guys in the league, and that's how he got his money. That's his skill set. That weight room continues to pay off.
Hood. To Valanciunas. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Into the front court. It's Fox. Down 6. To Hield. Down low for Barnes. Scores from the post. Fires the three. He engulfed him that time. Fox across the timeline, trailing by 4. They work it down to Barnes. Gets it in the right corner. Bad pass taken away by the Grizzlies.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
No good. Defense catching a break there.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Fox with it. Now down 6. To Harrison Barnes. A fundamental shot right there. To Wade. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Like the confidence, but a tough shot for Dwayne Wade. Gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation.
There's only so many times you can hide from the truth. That was horrific defense. Just got to get it back on the next possession.
Hood to Valanciunas. Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Has a look. Shot by Barnes, no good.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Josh Jackson to Valanciunas. Stuffs it down with authority.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
15-footer at the buzzer. We've reached halftime here in Game 2. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Grizzlies will start the second half with a narrow lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Memphis Grizzlies. The Kings aren't down by too much at the half. And that deficit is a negative, of course. But I do see it positive. I really like how they move the ball, keeping each other involved offensively. They've got a nice flow to their game today. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Sacramento Kings.
Game track. Assists.
The first half is exactly what coaches want to see from their players offensively. The ball is moving, players are taking great shots, and the assist totals keep going up.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on the show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
To Wade. Nothing going here on that drive. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of it.
De'Aaron Fox. Nothing going here on that drive. Buddy Hield to Fox. Curling inside. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
This is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off this game.
Fox into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. To Barnes. Jonas Valanciunas able to recover with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Stuffs it down with authority.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Into the front court, it's Fox. The deficit is 6. Buddy Hield to Fox. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper won't go down.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Fox across the timeline. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. To Harrison Barnes. Jonas Valanciunas sends it away. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. It goes down.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Gets it in the left corner. Barnes. Great pass to set it up. Nice finish at the rim.
And when plays like that happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball gods will 100% reward you.
And now it's Flash with the basketball. To Fox. Screen coming. De'Aaron Fox. To Barnes. Jonas Valanciunas snatching it out of the air. That's his 3rd block this evening.
And that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Count the basket at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Fox with it. His guys trail by 10. That is great vision to set it up and score. Strong take.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
To Valanciunas. Dwayne Dedmon rejects it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Barnes. Great feed. Sets it up. Cruises inside for 2.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
To Valanciunas. Jonas Valanciunas. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
De'Aaron Fox trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 72%. Whoops, that won't go. That'll be...
Come on, y'all, let's go get it.
De'Aaron Fox to Hield. Short jumper stays out. Count the bucket for two.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Stuffs it down with authority.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack her, and you
Actually,
finish
try to
strong
jump
every
for it.
time you head home.
It's Grizzlies ball. To Jaren Jackson. Wade. Here's a chance from long range. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Oh, good defense by Memphis as they come up with the steal.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Jones with it. The lead stands at 9. The drive, right to the basket. Down the lane to lay it in.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Fox into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Slam dunk.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Grizzlies at the controls right now. For three. Oh, that's how it's done.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough two rather than an easy three.
Down low, Ariza. He throws it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
To Jaren Jackson. To Wade. 5 seconds to shoot. To Wade. From long range. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Yes! And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And if you have the ball in your hands on offense and you're that open and you see the defense sprinting at you, directly at you, not taking an angle to try to block your shot to not hit you, brace yourself for contact, focus on making the basket, and one every time.
Free throw up and good as they open things up to a 13-point lead. It's the Kings now with the ball. Jonas Valanciunas pins it. Ooh, 5 now. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
That's actually not a bad move at all. You're applying more pressure on him by sending him to the line.
No way on it.
First try at the line, no good. second after missing that first one. Jones with it. Up a dozen. To Valanciunas. 5 on the shot clock for Memphis. Lets it fly from long range. Tyus Jones. He's going to get 3 shots here. A career 81% free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw. Second and 3 is good. Hits all 3 free throws. Into the front court. It's Fox. Down by 15. From the painted area, won't go down. Jonas Valanciunas with a piece. Incredible. 6 tonight.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot right than they are about actually making the shot.
I wanted the buzzer beater.
Grizzlies get the victory. They've taken the upper hand in this best-of-7 series. A 2-games-to-none lead. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
See y'all in game 3.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Grizzlies almost let this one get away from them, but they managed to get the victory. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Memphis Grizzlies. The Kings just couldn't close this one out. When a team goes back and review the film, Coach will probably find areas of improvement. But one thing he can't say is they should have shot better. They did a great job of scoring in this game. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Sacramento Kings.
Game track. Field goals.
Neither of these teams were able to make much of an impact on defense. As you can see here, they were each pretty successful with some efficient scoring.
Player of the game.
Being able to put up these kind of numbers is always impressive, but having the ability to lead and inspire is something special.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. Here are the top 3 plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.
Welcome, everyone, to Game 3 of the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs on EA Sports. We're at the Golden One Center in downtown Sacramento. Tonight, it's the Sacramento Kings taking on the Memphis Grizzlies. Hi, everyone. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And, Jay, you look at the Grizzlies coming into play. They held their ground in the first 2 games at their place. Now the test begins as they take the 2-0 lead on the road.
And you know, the first 2 games held the form. But now the series shifts. So this crowd is going to need to give them everything they can for an advantage. Even though this isn't a must-win, they need to play like it is because you don't want to be down 3-0.
Jones with it. He'll run the offense. Lets it fly from long range. Pulled down by Dedmon. To Bagley. Spins and scores.
Nasty. You better remember his number and not let that happen again.
Jones with it. Just getting started in Game 3. The screen sets him up for 2.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Into the front court, it's Fox. Looking to make something happen. Harrison Barnes powers it through.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
To Valanciunas. To Wade. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw up and good. And the 3-point play puts them up early in this one. Throws it up. Blocked away.
Ooh, not skipping a beat. There are some things that you just cannot teach. That's called a 6'10" frame with a 7'5" wingspan.
Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Kings with the ball. De'Aaron Fox to Bagley. De'Aaron Fox to Harrison Barnes. Bad pass taken away by the Grizzlies. Blocked away.
Sent a message on that one.
No, the heck you did.
Across the timeline. Down 3. Missed a wide open look.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
To Barnes. Trying to cash in. Barnes' shot, it's off. Jones with it. 10-4 is the score. Nothing going here on that drive. To Valanciunas. Jonas Valanciunas. 2 for 2. That's what you want. Now a whistle, and it's going to be a timeout for Sacramento as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Fox, defended by Jones. Barnes to Bagley. The Kings now with 4 to shoot. Oh, good defense by Memphis as they come up with the steal. Taking advantage of the turnover.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
Fox with it. They find themselves down 10. To Hield. Here comes the screen. Got it.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Going to launch beyond the arc, and a chance coming up at the line.
Here's the truth. As long as you're using your legs and your body to stay in front of the offensive player, you won't get called for those. You keep reaching, though, it's going to be a long night.
First free throw is good. Second to 3, got it. And he hits all 3 free throws. Sacramento ball. Payton to Hield.
Why y'all
With the
falling?
foul,
What's the
and a
matter
chance
with y'all?
coming up at the line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Buddy Hield at the line for 2 shots. A career 86% from the line. Knocks down the first.
Y'all taking me out too. Wow, that's lovely.
And gets both. Alfred Payton picked up by Jones. No good and no foul.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player a short arm shot.
To Jackson. Off the assist.
Scoring is going to be so important for the Grizzlies this year. You have to remember, they were second from the bottom in points per game. Only the Kings were worse the year before.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Deep 3 at the buzzer.
You.
That's the end of 1 here in game number 3. J&O back with more after this. This is the first round of the West playoffs on EA Sports.
That damn cricket ain't coming on my damn window again.
Time to turn the page after a close first quarter. Jay, what stood out?
And when both teams are playing at this level, it just continues to reaffirm that I was excited to watch both of these teams play this entire week. It's been a solid game so far, but this has a chance to be a great one down the stretch.
Has a chance. Jackson with a shot, no good. To Payton. Tough make through traffic.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Danny Green to Kyle Anderson. with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Kings have the basketball. Got it at the line. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Fox here against Jones. And hits off a killer step back.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Jackson. And a throwdown.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Curling inside. And he scores. Jay, he may have taken a big step that time, but they'll count the bucket.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Screen coming. Danny Green. Grizzlies with 4 to shoot. Fires the three. Long Island zone. Danny Green with the three.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Here comes the screen. Reset here. Let's see what they do. Josh Jackson. And the reward, he's going to the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Kyle Anderson has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 73%. Misses the first. Knocks down the second after missing the first. It's Sacramento ball. Here comes the screen. Nice finish at the rim.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Jones with it. Leads just a point. Anderson to Danny Green. For 3 is good.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Anderson to Danny Green. Wide open look, won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Now the Grizzlies will use a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game. Shifting gears, here comes some substitutions. Jones with it. Lead is 2. To Jaren Jackson. Jonas Valanciunas. He's now 4 for 6.
Old school equals high percentage.
Fox into the front court, trailing by 4. Buddy Hield to Harrison Barnes. Fires the 3, and that's rebounded by the Grizzlies. Danny Green. To Jaren Jackson. Off the assist.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Memphis, they've got it. To Jaren Jackson. Sizing up the defense. To Danny Green. From long range. He connects on the first free throw. And he hits the second. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. Into the front court. It's Fox. Right now, down 7. Watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
And no, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Jones with it. He'll run the offense. To Jaren Jackson. Beyond the arc for 3. They feel this kid is tough. The 4th pick in the 2018 draft.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to you or stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Fox, defended by Jones. Has a look. Shot by Fox, no good. Wade shot, no good. It's the Kings now with the ball. De'Aaron Fox. Knocked loose. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Dwayne Wade. On the shot clock for Sacramento. Trying to cash in. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle and not landing.
To Valanciunas. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Knocks it down and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
Oh, that was a big-time shot. But more impressive than the shot, the bench reactions. I love the celebration tactics. This is why you love this game.
three-pointer plus a free throw on that trip. Deep three at the buzzer. So the two teams will head to the locker room as we reach the break here in game number 3. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports halftime report. The Grizzlies are feeling comfortable at the halfway mark. Clearly, the number of three-pointers these guys scored in the first half was incredible. And if they can keep that up, it's going to be tough to keep that team down. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Memphis Grizzlies. The Kings are in need of some changes at the half. They've got the break to figure some things out. And trust me, they've got a few things to figure out. Still, it's not like they're totally out of this game. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Sacramento Kings.
Game track. Three-point shooting. Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special game. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. To Jaren Jackson, 4-3. It's good. And the foul. And he's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
If you're the defender, you can't keep your hand outwards in the pocket of the shooter. The offensive player recognized that. He raked his arms into yours on his way up to take the shot. That's a foul every time.
Free throw good. He's able to polish off the three-point play. Kings with the ball. De'Aaron Fox to Hield. From the painted area, won't go down. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Buddy Hield. Harrison Barnes, 4 out of 7.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. You need to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Down the lane. Shot won't fall. Fox across the timeline. The deficit now up to a dozen. And a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
De'Aaron Fox to Hield. Lets it fly from long range. Working hard on the glass. The follow won't go either. To Wade. Nice pass to get things going.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Buddy Hield to Fox. Passing chance. Shot by
I'm
Fox.
making an entire stone of ankles.
To Jaren Jackson. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Harrison Barnes powers it through. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Lays it up and in.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Fox with it. His guys down big. Barnes to Fox. The drive right to the bench.
Oh, out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Buddy Hield. The screen sets him up for two.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
Going to launch beyond the arc, and he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. First one goes down.
Damn! You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Knocks down the second free
Aaron
throw.
Rodgers beat the fucking Buccaneers. What the fuck?
Perfect from the line. Hits all three of them.
Man, I really did not want Green Bay to win.
Fox into the front court. Down a bundle. Bagley to Barnes. Drives, but a shot won't go down. Dwayne Wade. To Jaren Jackson. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Driving right to the basket. He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
No doubt about where that one is headed.
Jones with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Jaren Jackson. Fires the three. No good. That's great defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
De'Aaron Fox to Bagley. For three. And the rebound taken in by Memphis. To Jaren Jackson. Valanciunas to Wade. Fires the three. He was all over him. To Bagley. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
No.
Can't miss those. Buddy Hield to Fox. Nothing going here on that drive. Add 2 points to the board.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Whistle and a timeout for Memphis. Hayden to Harrison Barnes. It goes down.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
The pass taken away by the Kings.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
Sacramento ball. To Barnes. Has a look. Shot by Barnes off the mark. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Nerlens Noel at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Not the best career mark, 62%. Off the mark on his free throw. The pass stolen by Sacramento. Oh, they call the foul.
And you can't lunge like that.
Barnes driving, but his shot won't fall. Hood takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Payton. The Kings now with 4 to shoot. The shot clock expires. To Valanciunas. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Jonas Valanciunas trying to cash in on a 3-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7. Kings have the basketball. Jonas Valanciunas snatching it out of the air. Hayden. They work it down to Barnes. Oh, nice find for the basket.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
from long range. Well defended. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Payton with the basketball. The margin standing now at 7. Trying to cash in. The shot by Payton won't fall.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you on the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
Beyond the arc for 3. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive.
That they tried their best to make it to go all 3 rounds.
You're just leaving three-point shooters.
I don't think they're going to make it or make it to the next series.
And the finish at the rim.
He's been doing this for
Let's
years.
give him
The
a hand clap
physicality
for
in which
trying.
he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Josh Jackson to Rodney Hood. Five on the shot clock for Memphis. A lot of contact, no whistle. Payton into the front court. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. To Harrison Barnes. Down to 5 on the 24. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Trevor Ariza is going to get 3 shots here. For his career, 72%. First one, count it. It's the second. One more coming. And he missed it. 2 for 3 on this trip. Grizzlies own the basketball. Hood. Nerlens Noel with a piece.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Somebody are blocking the shots.
Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Drive here, but the shot stays out. Here's the call. Intentional foul. Referee all over it.
This is why teammates love him. Yeah, that was an aggressive play, but you're also sending a message, setting the tone. You can't half-step on that.
Here comes the reach and an intentional foul. Stops the clock with 30 seconds to go.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
And hits the first free throw. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Payton with the basketball. The deficit now up to 5. Nothing going here on that drive. Payton to Barnes. Oh, emphatic slam.
This type of game needs to be celebrated.
You can try
This is
and
the type
play
of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Now a whistle. It's going to be a timeout for Sacramento. It's just their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with one more.
Hey, somebody block this man.
Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets. Deep 3 at the buzzer. Grizzlies get the victory. They've taken a commanding lead in this best-of-7 series. 3 games to none. 1 victory left. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
A 3-0 lead. I believe Game 4 is back in Memphis. I don't know. If it is, moment of silence for him, because this about to be a hell of a ride.
It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Grizzlies edged out a close victory in today's game.
And it's surprising. We got such a competitive game when they hit so many threes. But they did what was necessary to finish it off.
What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Memphis Grizzlies. The Kings must be devastated after such a close loss. And while they didn't win the game, they could have won a dunk contest. They put down plenty of slams in this matchup. Check out the leading scores for the Sacramento Kings.
Game track. Assists.
It's a shame only one team can win when you have such great team basketball on display. The ball movement was tremendous.
Player of the game.
And what we have here are highlights worth 1,000 words. There's no question he stood out amongst the rest in today's matchup. Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports,
You already
I'm
know what the
Jalen
bracket
Rose,
looks
and
like.
it's been our
So it's
pleasure
fun
to
looking at
present
it.
you with some NBA basketball.
Well, it looks like it's away again. Don't matter. Anyways, like I said before, it is about to be a blowout. So, moment of silence again to these Sacramento teams.
First round action in the Western Conference playoffs continues with Game 4 here on EA Sports.
You know, funny thing
We're at
about
the
this,
Golden One Center
after we
in
beat them, we're
downtown
gonna go straight to
Sacramento.
Los Angeles anyway.
Tonight, it's the Sacramento Kings taking on the Memphis Grizzlies.
Maybe I wish it was Portland instead of Los Angeles.
Hi, everyone. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And, Jay, you look at the Grizzlies coming into play. They lead this finals 3-0. And the impressive win in Game 3 means they are well on their way to... Moving on.
And I'll tell you what, I am shocked. I mean shocked that we're here at 3-0 right now. I really thought this was going to be a battle. So now on the other side, this is a test about who you are as a basketball team. Do you have the resolve to fight back, or are you resigned to the fact that this one's just about over?
De'Aaron Fox to Barnes. Fires the three. He'll force that one. No good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. So far, so good.
Didn't take long to get this crowd on their feet. And one of the most undervalued things in sports, the 13th man, the fans. If they get you going in the game, they can help you sustain that energy.
To Valanciunas. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Fox with it. He'll run the offense. To Harrison Barnes. Won't go. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw's good. A three-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. Sacramento ball. Tosses. Harrison Barnes powers it through.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Short jumper off the mark. Oh, working hard there. Collects the rebound and gets it back up for the slam.
I was expecting a dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Hey, double
Screen coming. De'Aaron Fox to Barnes. Trying to cash in.
Damn, man, they gonna fill all the way up to the
way, he's going to make you pay.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Fox across the timeline. They trail by 1. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error.
You see, Ed, this is what the refs need to start calling. The defender hit the shooter right around the waist, which made him lunge into his shot and took away all of his concentration for it.
The free throw, good. Caps off the three-point play. The lead is 4. Into the front court, it's Fox. Looking to make something happen. Harrison Barnes. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
I mean, this is something everybody can relate to in their lives. It's happened to me while doing broadcasts as well. Sometimes you're physically there, but mentally you're nowhere to be found. We obviously saw one of those same things happen on the court.
In a flash, scores at the rim.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Fox into the front court. Their score 12-8. To Harrison Barnes. No good. No daylight. Great defense.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Nice swat that time.
Ooh, not skipping a beat. There are some things that you just cannot teach. That's called a 6'10 frame with a 7'5 wingspan.
It's the Kings now with the ball. To Bagley. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
De'Aaron Fox to Barnes. Wide open look, won't go.
Look, sometimes it takes a little while to get into the flow of the game. During the next timeout or during the next break in action, take the ball, go shoot it. See the ball go through the net a couple of times.
Here's a chance from long range. Another chance. Stuffs it down with authority. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Driving is Fox, but he can't get it to fall.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jarring is only going to escalate.
Fox with it. Down 8. To Bagley. Marvin Bagley with the slam.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Whistle and a timeout for Memphis as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. New blood coming in.
Hey, this is our game. Let's take it home.
To Jackson, going to launch beyond the arc. Josh Jackson looking to take that next step in his young career.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Down low, Ariza. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Trevor Ariza at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 72%. Knocks down the first. Able to convert on both free throws. Grizzlies at the controls right now. To Valanciunas. Jonas Valanciunas. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Taken away by the Grizzlies.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Buddy Hield to Fox. Yes, and a foul. Hell of a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Dwayne Dedmon at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 69% at the line. Knight into the front court. Lead stands at 7. Josh Jackson to Valanciunas. Off the assist.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Fox here against Knight. To Bagley. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
And turn himself around. And we're going to Curry over
Kings
here.
with the ball. De'Aaron Fox to Bagley. Probing the defense. Short jumper won't go down.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
To Valanciunas. No good. Oh, looked like he may have gotten him there. Fox across the timeline. They find themselves down 10. It's a turnover as they head the other way. 4-3. Can't go down. Smothering defense. Healed. Guarded by Brandon Knight. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Memphis with the rock. And the rebound pulled in by the Kings. Into the front court, it's Fox. Margins 8. Able to convert inside.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
To Valanciunas. Jonas Valanciunas. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
And while the ball was still in his hands, a sidestep throws a defender off. People aren't used to seeing that type of footwork.
Jonas Valanciunas sends it away. Knight into the front court. It's an 8-point lead. Dwayne Dedmon sends it away. Turnover gives them the possession. Buddy Hield to Harrison Barnes. Short jumper won't fall. Knight into the front court. His team on top by 8. Valanciunas lets it fly from beyond the arc. Jay, I don't know if you call that the shooter's touch, but they will take it.
Well, essentially, the touch did help the ball go in, Ed. I don't know. I might have to agree to disagree on that.
To Hield. De'Aaron Fox. Oh, good defense by Memphis as they come up with the steal. Count the bucket for 2.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Kings have the basketball. De'Aaron Fox to Bagley. Short jumper stays out.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
Dwayne Dedmon tips it. That's out. Last touch by Harrison Barnes. Beyond the arc for 3. He was all over him. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it. The Kings will use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Fox, guarded by Brandon Knight. To Bagley. Rises for the slam. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
From long range. And the rebound comes down to Sacramento. Barnes gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation. Straight on 3. At the buzzer. We've reached halftime here in Game 4. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The Grizzlies worked hard for their halftime lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Memphis Grizzlies. The Kings would rather be on the opposite end of the scoreboard. They've been scrappy, doing their best to be competitive. We'll see if their efforts are more rewarded in the second half. These are the guys getting buckets for the Sacramento Kings.
Game track. Bench points.
The Sacramento Kings had enough difficulty dealing with the opposing starters, let alone their bench players. They really need to adjust for the depth of this opposing team and figure out how to slow them down.
Player of the half.
Jonas Valanciunas is up in the air swatting shots. When he's not doing that, he's down on the floor making steals. Who wouldn't be impressed by a first half like that? We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Dwayne Wade to Jaren Jackson. That's going to be out of bounds. Fox, defended by Jones. To Barnes. Jonas Valanciunas with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
And he finishes at the rim.
And it's so deflating for the defense when you pick up right exactly where you left off at halftime. That's the kind of energy you need.
It's Sacramento ball. De'Aaron Fox to Harrison Barnes. De'Aaron Fox to Barnes. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. De'Aaron Fox. Man, that was a tough shot.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that 3 despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Wade. And throws it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Fox into the front court. The deficit now up to a dozen. Has a chance. Deep 2 there. Won't go. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Bagley knocked loose. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
And he missed the free throw. To Jaren Jackson. for three. That's how you defend.
Shoot or shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Harrison Barnes powers it through. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ballgame.
Fox with it. His guys down by 9. To Hield. Here comes the screen. Buddy Hield. Dwayne Wade pins it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Memphis, they've got it. Fires the three. He engulfed him that time. To Harrison Barnes. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Buries the wide open three. That's too easy.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
And scores. Strong take.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
And the basket good at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Jones with it. Up 6. Here comes the screen. Dwayne Wade. And count the basket.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Now a whistle, and it's going to be a timeout for Sacramento as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Both coaches did.
Let's bring the fire.
Hayden. Knocks it down from mid-range. To Jaren Jackson. Lets it fly from long range. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a three is like shooting a layup.
Down low, Noel. To Hield. Five on the shot clock for Sacramento. Shot clock violation. Grizzlies own the basketball. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Buddy Hield. Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
Here's a chance from long range. Great defense, forcing the miss. Buddy Hield to Payton. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Danny Green, going to launch beyond the arc. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Bad pass taken away by the Grizzlies.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Jaren Jackson with the dunk.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Danny Green. To Jaren Jackson. Danny Green. 4-3. Buries it.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse, to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Free throws coming up.
And as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First free throw is good. 2 for 2 on that trip. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Shakes free and hits.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Now a whistle. It's going to be a timeout for Sacramento. They're down big in this fourth quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench. Elfrid Payton picked up by Jones. And there's the whistle. Neither player giving up an inch. We have a tie-up. Well, as they get ready for the jump, someone's going to come away with the basketball. Beyond the arc for 3. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
From long range. Defender got there, but he over-pursues. Too aggressive. And the result, 3 free throws.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free 2.
It's a second. One more coming. Perfect from the line. It's all 3 of them. Sacramento ball. Jonas Valanciunas with a piece.
This is the time for the moment of silence. If I can hit this buzzer beater.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. Grizzlies get the victory.
Oh well, we still won
To the
anyway.
second round of the NBA.
Thanks for trying, Sacramento. You didn't have a chance.
Entire crew. I'm Ed Cohen. This has been
I
the
will
NBA
do the Lakers
playoffs
game
on EA Sports. Find out
Wednesday
more at easports.com.
evening.
Until next time, good night.
And I will do the same thing I did with the Kings. Play all 4 games.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose. And it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Grizzlies have advanced to the next level, but the goal remains the same: win an NBA championship. Little by little, these guys are doing it one by one. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Memphis Grizzlies. The Kings weren't able to advance after that tough loss. I got a sense they didn't expect for their offseason to start just yet. I know what the feeling's like, and it can be tough, but it's all about how you come back from it. Who knows what they'll be like next season? It'll be interesting to see for sure.
Well, this is the last time y'all see Antonio Jones.
3-point shooting.
I might
Each of
retire,
these
I
teams
might
was
not.
solid with their long-range shooting.
I might go to
So by
another team.
extension, they were pretty
Run it back
poor
with
with their
Memphis, who
perimeter
knows?
defense.
The
Closing
world
out
will
on
never
shooters
tell.
must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
When you see these highlights, it's easy to see how this guy earned the award. His impact on the game wasn't lost on anyone.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.
Tyrus Jones in an MIP. Boy, what the heck? Alright, here are your games of for Wednesday. Golden State and Denver, Milwaukee and Philly, Nets and Orlando, and Lakers versus Memphis. Who y'all got? Leave your comments in the box. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all Wednesday evening.